Hello guys, today I want to expand and explain the Laravel tip that I found online on Twitter on Laravel Eloquent and also suggest a better way to do the same thing. So, by the way, I suggest you follow Laravel Eloquent. It's a pretty new Twitter account but post a lot of things about Laravel tips, and this tip is about sorting by Mutator. So for example, you have full name, which is first name and last name, and you need to order by that full name. Of course, that order by full name wouldn't work. Instead, you need to order by that data when you have all the list of users, and then you order by that mutator. And this tip in particular is about the method name. It is different. When you order in Eloquent, it is order by, but if you order in the collection, then the name is sortBy. But I want to emphasize a bit deeper thing, how to order the records by mutator in terms of performance. And let me show you what I mean. So imagine in the database you have a table of users. This is a regular table of users by Laravel with 10,000 users, or it could be more. And if you want to sort that by last name and first name, which is a typical sort in any list, for example, of people, and you probably want to show not all 10,000 but like the first page of 10 people, query would be something like this. According to that tip from Twitter from Laravel Eloquent, so you get all the records, then you sort by full name, and then you take 10 records. And that full name comes from Eloquent model of user. Now in Laravel 9 you have a different syntax of attributes here, and I will link in the description below the video how you can describe mutator differently in Accessor. But anyway, this video is about Eloquent. So this is the query, and when we launch that query, on the page we have this result. So order by name, so as you can see AB, the same surname, which is great, but look at the performance at the bottom. I've installed Laravel debug bar. This is 470 milliseconds, which is not terrible, but 32 megabytes of RAM is the thing that I wanted to emphasize. Because in the models section, it loads all 10,000 models from the database. So the amount of data to download into memory is pretty huge, although you actually need 10 records. Now, what's the solution? There are many ways how you can deal with that, but I would personally suggest to not use the mutator for ordering at all. I would use raw query like this. So it's kind of duplicating the same behavior, but it's actually a different behavior. The same behavior of concatenating last name and first name, which is repeating here, but in this case, it's different purpose. This purpose is for sorting in the SQL, and this purpose, it can still stay in the project, but for the purpose of showing the data whenever you need that, but not for sorting. So I would use raw query here, which would use the MySQL database capabilities and would download only the 10 records that we need. So let's just comment that out and refresh our page. So we refresh the page, the data is the same, but here we have 10 models and only 5 megabytes of RAM, and it is significantly faster. Those 5 megabytes of RAM is from my web server mostly, it's Laravel Valet. I've noticed that if you are on Windows, it may be 17 or 18 megabytes of RAM by default for any page. But in other words, our script doesn't take any memory, or almost any memory. And small details, maybe some of you wonder what's that query here. I will shoot a separate video in a few days around that, but basically it's just for formatting, so this would be more pretty. So that's it, a quick tip how to order by mutator. I would not order by mutator and instead use raw query here. Do you agree, or do you have any other suggestions? Shoot in the comments below. And if you want more tips on Eloquent performance, I have a separate course called Better Eloquent Performance, so you can check that out, or choose the membership to get all of my 27 courses at the moment, and I will continue shooting new courses and publishing new courses for upcoming future, so join me on my mission with yearly membership. That's it for this time, and see you guys in other videos.